Okay, guys. Hi. How are we doing? So today, upon inspiration from these ASMR videos, this is more of a vlog, so they will be talking. But ASMR is where people have these triggers, and it's a form of entertainment that when you find a certain trigger that ends up working for you, you get these like tingles. I feel them in the back of my head, and it's like just this relaxing like sensation that I get that I notice that some like water videos have done, or like when some of the eating thing. That was really entertaining. And so yeah. So today, upon inspiration from some of those videos, I decided to get these, what do you call them? Rice noodles, which I ordered them, and it was all in Japanese, and I was like, how do I read all this? The inspiration, but then I went back and saw that it looked like they were just cooking them with the noodles as you make the ramen. So I got vegetarian ramen with rice noodles. So these are like two separate things that I bought. And then I have green onions or chives. And then, excuse me, I have a egg that I'll put in here. And so yeah, I wanted to try these noodles and see what they're like. So today we're gonna be doing that. I think this will be really entertaining because I always like trying new things. So this is, oh yes, I'll just do the noodle first. So this is what the noodle looks like. I forget which ones I got in particular. This is what it looks like. So here we go. Okay. It is chewy. It's not like overly chewy, but it's like chewy and tastes like the broth and stuff that's cooked in, which it kind of reminds me of like, no, not really a gnocchi, but it's a chewy like, that is not bad. I kind of like it. And the noodles are a vegetarian broth again. That I ended up trying at a friend's house. It was a cup of noodles version. This is actually the like in a package version that I really liked. So yeah. Okay. This is definitely an I approve this dish. I like it. This is really good. I think like one of the challenges is keeping a straight face and not laughing. Like I laugh, I smile when I'm enjoying something. So I see all these like beautiful girl like doing these videos and somehow like maintaining a straight face. I'm just like I also ended up trying the seaweed ramen, which that was definitely more fishier. It was really fishy. And it said it was a beef broth with this like in the package it had seaweed. So it's like a seaweed ramen and topping and stuff. And I was really curious to try it, and I did. And it was really fishy. It wasn't bad, but I was also, it said beef, so I was like, not the overly fishiness was a little bit unexpected, but it wasn't super cringy. It definitely wasn't gross. It was just really fishy. So yeah, but I definitely like the this ramen with the rice noodles in here. I actually have a little bit of sake in here, so it's not hot sake, which it's kind of cool when it's hot, but sometimes I like it when it's cool. I think it hits you differently and just a different temperature. There, one time at a sushi restaurant down in Denver off 16th Street Mall. I forgot the exact name of the restaurant, but we ended up trying this thing called sake bombs, which is where you have beer, then you have these two chopsticks that are usually over the beer glass, and then you have a little shot of sake, and you do ich ni san, and when you're on san, which is 1, 2, 3 in Japanese, you you yell sake bombs, and then you have like your fist going on the table, which the force, because the chopsticks are positioned just correctly, drops the glass of sake into the beer, and then you chug it, which that was kind of entertaining. And we did a race, and I won. And one time the other person won, and I think it just kind of, I think it's like, I've done that with Coors beer too, and that's like super weedy. I feel it's like, it kind of hits your stomach like after two of those. It's like, oh, like definitely doing it with the Blue Ribbon beer. It's actually like a lemony, tangy, like almost like a lemon, which was kind of fun with the lemon with the sake and the beer is like really good. So, I think it's more of an American thing. I don't actually know if it's a Japanese thing where they actually do that in Japan. I'm not quite sure. But it was fun. It was really, really fun. And you don't get drunk off of it. Like, I don't know. I don't really it takes a lot to get me drunk, actually. I also think it's a mindset. And usually, when I'm out, I'm always like sober. I try, I do my best to have a lot of clarity, just, if it's late at night. And again, I never really go alone, but still, it was just really fun though. It was a fun experience. Mm. Fun fact about Colorado, the alcohol here was at a lower content, actually. When I used to drink Mike's, which we, pardon my language, but we call it a bitch beer. Um, it's fun if you want to be social and you want to be drinking something. I never really got drunk off of those. I never even like got buzzed or anything. It was just, I think it was a nice gummy drink that I could, drink 8 or 9 of those, and not really like have any issues. Uh, and and I went to Arizona one time and I had maybe like 4 of those. And it's a higher content because Colorado had regulations on their alcohol for a while. So it's not like I got drunk, but I definitely felt like buzzed. And it's like, oh, like I actually feel something now. Like, heck yeah. And it was really funny because um, it was during the holidays. And so, I think holidays with family, sometimes there's some merriment and drinking that happens. And playing games, and of course everyone's laughing, and that was funny. um, and it shocked me because, and I learned that now we're like back to, the usual. I don't really know what the usual is, but they ended up reversing that limit on how much alcohol you can have in Colorado. And of course, that definitely put people through a couple loopholes for a while. There was a lot of accidents here or there and people being special. And it was just an interesting fact. I didn't know that, I thought alcohol was alcohol and that an individual state would not have a certain percentage of how much can be in one drink. But hey, that was an interesting fact I learned and quite the funny experience. um, Personally, because I'm like, oh, like I actually feel slightly something. Like I feel warm, I feel happy and relaxed. And, it's not like I'm just drinking something and it's passing through my body. But, yeah, it was just really funny. But, now it's just like, I noticed that, yeah, it was just funny. Like now, occasionally I do drink and it doesn't bother me. And I've had like, there's a really yummy drink called a Cooper Libra, which instead of putting its rum and Dr. Pepper, most people will use Coca-Cola, but I use Dr. Pepper, and then you have a lemon in there, usually with a ring. Do they do the ring salt? One person did. That was kind of yummy. I called it a chupacabra, and they're just like, no, Cooper Libra, and that was funny. I think we all have our own drinking stories that I think are really funny. Like one time for Christmas, no, it was New Year's. We played drinking games, and that's actually like one where he wanted to win at the shuffleboard game, and I'm just like, that's like not gonna help you, right? Because it doesn't matter if you drink or not. If I want to win and I'm like slightly drunk and intoxicated, I'm still gonna win. Like it's all about the mindset. And he said, well, I'm still gonna beat you now. I'm actually gonna get better, and I proved him wrong, and it got worse. And so then after, when I went to my apartment, we hung out with his for a little bit, and then I went down to mine, and I was like completely like I had actually like drank like a lot, and then really quickly too, because he's thinking he could drink me under and he could win, and I'm just like, nope, sorry. And actually like it was really funny because I didn't black out, but I think it's like where I was in and out of sleep, and I was like, need to sober up, like dumplings, bread. And I think it was like the funniest experience ever because, it's one of those moments where you're having a good old time with good people and, friends. And then you're like, oh my gosh, like I can actually say I went past my usual, like, or actually felt something. And then like, I drank lots of water and like, thank God, because the next day I had stuff to do. I think one time, I think it's important to continuously drink water because otherwise you get a hangover and you have like some sort of like grogginess that makes things are super slow. And another time I had a hangover and that was not fun. I just felt like nauseous while in the car. It was fine. I got up, drank some more water, did my day, and then because half the time if you drink, then it results in a lot of, going to the restroom because you're so dehydrated. I think alcohol is something that dehydrates you. And so, it's technically poison. Everything in moderation, right? But it's like vodka, I feel like it's just rubbing alcohol that you're eating in your body. You're just putting in your body. And um, I think it's really, really gross. But that's just me personally. Um, I'm more of a rum or a scotch person. I've had some really good scotch, but I do like the rum, actually. Why is all the rum gone? A little bit of Jack Sparrow there. But anyways, I definitely will stop talking about that. But I think it's, it can be really funny. And, I don't know. I think this is just a funny video where I come out and talk and enjoy noodles. And I also got my Oracle decks. So I will be doing a live reading sometime. Just a general couple card pulls. Which an oracle deck is different than a tarot deck. I feel like I noticed that one has a picture, you usually stare at the picture and you channel whatever is being pulled for you to say. Versus oracle, it's more like a piece of wisdom that then you talk to someone about, or sometimes you just read it and then they go on their way. And that card ends up having wisdom for them to learn as they continue on their path. It's slightly like more of guiding someone to their own answers than telling them this answer and what to do and how to do it. And I'm a psychic medium. I've been exercising and practicing and honing that gift for a couple of years now. I used to do tarot deck readings. I had an Enochian tarot deck, which then I don't have anymore. So getting back into tarot reading through the Oracle way was super cool. And I got the artist way, and then Dino the way, and then I got a light Oracle deck, which has like some healing prayers and like processing, which that's kind of cool. I haven't had a chance to break those out yet, and I still don't feel ready to break it out. But when I do, it's gonna be super awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go sign off. Know that I will eat the rest of this food. I'm going to go eat it in peace. And I just wanted to say, do a quick review on some of the rice noodles because I saw them and I'm just like, oh my gosh, now I have to go try. And yeah, don't worry, this is not going to go to waste. I'm going to still eat it because there's always like a concern about people doing vlogs and ASMR and not eating it, I guess. But I just want to continue this on my own time. And it was super cool to sign in, and thanks for stopping by, and have a great week, everyone. And I will be doing that live stream sometime. I don't know when, but if anybody is also ever interested in a reading, please comment below. Let me know, and I will schedule a time in my day, and there is a fee that I have for that, which, yeah, the information can be talked about later and discussed and have discussed about later. And have a great one, everyone. As always, may the force be with you, bless you, and keep you on your own journeys.